What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? This your man, Chris B. I ain't talked to y'all in a while. I ain't talked to you in a while. You know, sometimes I like to take a little break. Sometimes I like to take a break from this YouTube thing. But I'm back again before election time. I'm back again, y'all. You know, it's been a lot that's happened since the last time I've did a long video. It's been a lot that happened. We've had one, two Trump assassination attempts, and a lot of other crazy things that's been going on in this country, such as illegal immigration. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Eat the cats. Eat the cats. A lot of people got crazy and got all in their feelings about that stuff. But it's funny for me looking back because, you know, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised, y'all, for real. I'm letting you know. I'm pleasantly surprised. Excuse me, wow. For my French people. Parlez-vous français? For my French people. But I'm pleasantly surprised at the black people that are supporting Trump. Now, see, your boy, quick backstory. I've been down with Trump since way back. Woman Ring, for those that know. Woman Ring. Shout out Manhattan. New York City, baby, back in the days. So I've been down with Trump for a long time. So when he announced that he was running for president, I was like, damn, that's a no-brainer. That's my boy Trump. Yeah, okay. I'm with him. A lot of these so-called conservatives, that you'll see on your airwaves today made their bones supporting Trump. But at least when he got into office and he won in 2016, a lot of them rode the coattails of Trump. They rode it. No way to put it. I ain't gonna name names. Y'all know who they are. Black and white. Rode the coattails of Trump until he did one little thing that they didn't like. One little thing. And a lot of it was based on nonsense. Like when he pulled out of Syria. Trump pulled out of Syria. All the warmongers and neocons and all the people on the Republican side was going crazy. Democrats were saying, oh God, look, they were piling on too. But the bottom line is he pulled out of Syria and nothing happened. He told the people that, that was going to be a war for like 100 years. They've been fighting that border for 1,000 years, so they're going to fight it for 100 more. And people was like, oh no, he's going to pull out of Syria. Why did he do that? It's going to be a catastrophe. World War III. No, it didn't happen. Like you said, no new wars. Ain't that what the world want is peace? I thought that's what the world wanted was peace, y'all. I thought that's what the world wanted was peace. But I'm here to talk about black people waking up to the fact of illegal immigration. You know, for years and years and years, they've been trying to tie black people to illegal immigration. Not just regular immigration, the people that do it the right way. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my fellow Americans that did it the right way. Because I know y'all not rocking with this illegal immigration stuff anyway. But for black people in particular, we're starting to wake up to the fact that we are being replaced. Now, a lot of people try to poo-poo that and say, oh, no, that's not happening. But if you got illegal immigration into this country, which they tried to tie to black people. They really did. They tried to tie that to black people. When they first started talking about illegal immigration, and black people started talking about it because a lot of these people, which truth be told, they always beta test everything in the black communities anyway. So for years they've been shipping illegal immigrants into black communities. And when the black people say something about it, like, hey, what the fuck is going on? Excuse me my French. Once again, for my peoples in France. Excuse me what French say. But the point is, they try to say, okay, y'all can't complain, black people. You can't complain about this because you was brought here illegally too. But black people's like, nah, I ain't buying that. Brothers, shout out to brothers like Tariq Nasheed and others that scream FBA. My only problem with that is that I'm from the people in Virginia. For those of y'all that don't know, VA, stand up. VA or however you want to do it. VA, I'm from the people in VA. And for those of y'all that don't know about Virginia, we are one of the few that have black people that did not take an L under this thing that many believe as white supremacy. But what I'm saying is that my people, I come from the people that didn't take an L. We didn't take an L. We had to adapt and survive. That's what we had to do. We had to adapt and survive. My people had to do that. That's why I get it. You know what I'm saying? When a lot of these brothers that go back to Africa, because remember, back in the days, Abraham Lincoln abolished slavery. So black people, you was free to go home if Africa was your home. So my question is, why did we not? If that was your home of homes, that's where all of them tell you, all the white intellectuals, they'll tell you you're low IQ. Shout out to Myron Gaines. My man, them white folk don't mess with you, my brother. But you keep trying to be in their circles when they don't care about you. But a shout out to that white dude. It was a white dude, right? Backstory. A lot of y'all already seen this stuff online. But the dude, Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit, he was talking about going to these white spaces and talking about he believed in white supremacy. And then white folks rejected him. You know why they rejected him? Because they said he wasn't black. So my point is to black people, I get it. From back in the days, they won't let us have our own spaces. Every time that we tried to do something as a people, they always wanted to mess it up. Not all. By no means I'm a racist. I love my white folk. Especially when y'all go out and party. I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. White folk know how to party. They can just go out to a bar or a club and let all inhibitions go. Us as black folk, we trying to be cool. We trying to be smooth. We trying to be fly. You know what I'm saying? I used to love going to the bars and clubs and watching white folk party because they just let it all go. They get a few drinks in them, they let it all go. Y'all know what I'm talking about for those of y'all that know. But I don't understand where the times have changed to where we always strive to be in white folks' spaces. And I get it now. I was blind to the fact that I used to think and believe the hype, y'all, that black folks was lazy. That's why other people could come here and take the jobs because we was lazy. But what the truth of the matter is, they were being subsidized to do that. I didn't know that till later in life. But you know what I'm saying? It makes perfect sense now. It makes perfect sense now. And for all you people that was pro-black and you try to ride for black people and say you down for the cause and all this stuff, but what's going on now really open black people's eyes to what's going on. When you say, we ain't got nothing for you black people, nothing, sorry. We used to promise you 40 acres and a mule. In my day, it was 40 acres and a mule. In my day, yeah, black people were supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. You know, we got nothing, zero, zilch. I always said back in the days, you know what I'm saying, when we talked about white supremacy and white people and all this and that, when I was really, you know what I'm saying, down for the cause. I always used to say then, even then it's going to take a white person at the top to change that. People used to look at me, what the hell are you talking about? But look at it now. You ain't going to change a system that was set up for black people to fail by a black person. Because it's obvious and safe to say in 2024 that we got black gatekeepers. There's no more white gatekeepers. They've, if you will, have delegated that job to black folk, the bougie black folk. Then I'm going to tell you like this, black people, they hate you worse than the white supremacists. These boule and bougie and bourgeois, and in a lot of cases, non-black, black people, non-black, yeah, I said it first, non-black. Give me my props. But what I'm telling you is that these people hate you worse than the white supremacists. See, the white supremacists that are really out there, they know their numbers are dwindling. No matter what they have tried to do to us over these years of them being in power. Don't hate the white person, my brothers and sisters. Newsflash. You did all this to white people and worse. Back when we ran it all. Remember, we've been around since the beginning of time. A lot of black people, I think, don't know that fact. Don't want to believe that fact. Don't care about that fact, but it's the truth of the matter. We've been around since the beginning of time. And the big myth is that they brought you here from somewhere else. No, my black people, this is our land. So when they reinvented it and redesigned it into America, best and believe that you was there at the forefront of it. Make no mistake about it. But somewhere along the line, we messed up our glory. We messed up our destiny. And hopefully we can have a chance at redemption. I hope and pray for that. I got children. Believe it or not, as good as I look, I got grandchildren. And I just want to see a better future for my family. I realize in a lot of ways I contributed to the problems within my own community. I realize that. But I do believe in redemption. I do believe people can change. Now, I love my mother. If you want to say, quote unquote, I am the definition of a mama's boy. Except, you know what I'm saying, I can disagree with my mother. But she's a staunch Democrat. Votes that way every election cycle, no matter what. And I know that she got it from the plan back in the days from Lyndon B. Johnson, who said, I'll have these niggers voting Democrat for the next 100 years. I'm still trying to figure out, how did he know that? I'm still trying to figure it out to this day. For real, black people, we are so stuck on stupid we don't know. We are the biggest consumers in the world, but yet we're at the bottom of the barrel. How does that make it make sense? Make it make sense. But they used to do studies on that. Studied our consumer habits. Jet magazine and all the black magazines back in the days. They studied that. I love the black woman. I love ya. Love ya, baby. But let me tell you this. Honey, don't forget your black man. You need him. Regardless of what they told you. They told you different. And that was a plan too. They used to study us. We don't understand that. They used to study us to see where our strength came from. And a lot of times they understood that the strength came from a black woman in a lot of aspects. Shout out to strong black men. We out there too. You know what I'm saying? For real, we got to do our part. But you know what I'm saying? They said the strength to keep the family together was a strong black woman that could go and take care of a white person's family all day and then go do the duties of a wife for her family at night and then get up and do it all again the next morning. So they said, she is strong. She is so strong. And all of these uppity Negroes in the field, she can control them with the wave of a hand. So let me figure out a way to control her. And that's what they did. So much so to the point to where black women rock in 2024. Which I have no problem with. Respect to all you black women out there that's getting it. But you know what I'm saying? What about black boy magic? I'm definitely talking about that. Shout out to Kwame Brown. He brought that up. When are we bigging up our black males? When are you not supposed to just be an ATM machine for a lady? Don't we get something in the deal too? I don't want your poom poom. I done had some of the best. Sorry. I don't want that. Maybe I want something deeper than that. So if that's all you got to give me so I can give you everything, no, I don't want it. Love who love you. And that goes out, I've said that in previous videos, to all my, as the sisters would say, divestors and swirlers out there. I have no problem with that, interracial relationships and none of that. Love who love you, but don't dish your own kind for the new one that you're with. I do have a problem with that. Don't do it. But shit, black folks are waking up. How can they promise everything, give money here, give money there, give money everywhere, but they don't give us nothing? And we don't demand nothing. We don't demand nothing. They know how to keep us outraged and engaged in what they want us to. That's why they're scared that a lot more people in the last 10 years, especially black folks, are engaged in politics than they ever was. I know I wasn't. Like I said, I'm a 30-year ESPN viewer. I still peep in on it now. But I ain't pay attention to no politics or what everybody was doing. I said this on numerous videos. I voted for Bill Clinton because he played the saxophone on Arsenio Hall. No more, no less. I was like, damn, look at that white man. He cool like me. He got shades on like me, playing the saxophone. I think, what did I try to play? I tried to play, it might have been a sax or a clarinet, one of the two. It didn't work out. It didn't work out, y'all. I swear. But I think that black people should take all this illegal immigration and everything that's going on in our communities as a slap in the face. Because they can do shit for everybody else. They can do stuff for everybody else, but they can't do nothing for us. They tell you, nah, it's not happening. No subsidies, no nothing. No nothing. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. And I used to believe that too. You know what I'm saying? I used to believe, when you see other cultures that run businesses in black neighborhoods, you say, damn. And that's what the lie was. Black people are lazy. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I thought other people pulled their money together. No. That's been proven to be a lie. No, they're being subsidized by our government for that. Subsidized, y'all. And once you realize that, you know. You know. As a black person in America, it's certain systems that are meant to keep you down. We did not listen, black people. Look, I was a kid, man, when Dr. Claude Anderson was talking about all this stuff about other cultures and races of people eating our lunch as black people. That we was second-class citizens, but we was going to be at the bottom of the barrel. He was saying this shit in the 80s. I was worried about kissing girls. Or something, whatever I was worried about in the 80s, early 90s, but I wasn't worried about that. It wasn't until Trump came along and was talking about what illegal immigration did to the black community, or what it's doing to the black community, that people started to talk about it and black people started to think about it. But it was damn sure others out there that was signaling the alarm way before this shit happened. Sorry I got a little potty mouth on a late night. But YouTube, you should be alright with that. Come on, man. Come on, man. But you know what I'm saying? I've been a Trump supporter since it was popular. Very unpopular for a black person to be a Trump supporter. Way back in the days. So I'm proud to say I'm going to vote for him 3 times. But my question to you black people are we really so lost that we can't see what's good right in front of us? We've already voted for somebody just because they was black. And we didn't get nothing out of it as a people. Other groups definitely benefited from Barack Obama, but black people didn't. And all I remember is when Barack Obama got inaugurated, y'all. Excuse me. When Barack Obama got inaugurated, it was cold as hell that day. And black people was in Washington, D.C. crying tears because they was told, some of us was told that we'll never see a black president. And that man didn't do nothing for black America. Did stuff for others, but not black America. I've heard for years and years and years black folks say, I don't want a leg up, I just want the same opportunity, a level playing field. And it's proven throughout history that when we get that level playing field, black people thrive and strive ahead. Sorry tonight, y'all. I'm tongue tied. But hey, I'm working out the kinks. I ain't been on in a minute, so spur me, the bull. But nah, you know what I'm saying? All I've heard for years and years and years, just give us the opportunity. What are the civil rights leaders, the heroes, y'all heroes? I respect y'all. Each and every last civil rights leader that lived, I respect each and every one of y'all because y'all did wonderful things for our country to move it forward. And I know that a lot of y'all be rolling your graves now, seeing how we become. Identity politics, all the stuff that don't matter at the end of the day. You looking for a civil war? No. It's not going to be between white and black people like you think. It's going to be against Americans, against non-Americans. Maybe that's what they want in some shape or fashion. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that it ain't going to be no civil war like they think it is. The civil war is going to be the survival of America. Now, we all know what the origins of America is and what it ain't. But what I can tell you is black people been around since the beginning. They didn't bring your ass over here on no boat. Newsflash. For some of you brothers that believe you from somewhere else and you just lost running around. No, you was from here. They erased your history, wiped out everything, and then told you they gave you everything. And a lot of you brothers bought it, hook, line, and sinker. But I think now black folks in 2024 are realizing the hustle, realizing the game. When they see migrants, illegal. I ain't gonna call them newcomers. I get mad at these dudes, that these YouTubers that get out there. I can't call them illegal immigrants because they're newcomers. They might get my page taken down. Okay, if you monetize, I get it. You don't want to fuck up your bag. You don't want to mess up your bag. But you know what I'm saying? You can't sit up there in good faith and say that you won't turn to what they say because you're scared to lose your money. I ain't getting no money off this. Get me to monetization. Maybe I'm 600 away, 100 away. I don't know. Get me there. Subscribe. Chris Barber. Subscribe to the channel. But what I will tell you is that I see black people more and more are seeing what's going on. Like Trump say, politics is a deadly game. And a lot of people want to take him out because he want to do good for the people. You know, answer me this. All y'all people that say, oh, Trump just want to give the rich tax benefits. Ain't they the job creators? Don't they create jobs? You think, really, common sense, use common sense. You think you're going to tax the rich is a thing? You don't think these rich people know how to move their money? And they're going to move the high hell out of America? if they can't make no money and be profitable in America? What's wrong with y'all? Really? I want to know what's wrong with y'all if y'all really think that's a thing. That you're going to tax the rich, take their wealth, and they're not going to move their business elsewhere. Come on. I think the media is starting to realize that black folk ain't as stupid as we thought they were. That's why they gotta keep feeding you lies and propaganda about everything that's good for you. Say what you want to say about Trump. Personality. Oh God. Are we in entertainment business or are we in real life? Politics. He was in the entertainment business for a lot of years, and a lot of people liked him when he was in the entertainment. But as soon as he turned to politics, now he's the worst of the worst. Come on, man. Sometimes we don't like the best thing that's good for us. And I think a lot of the people, that's why they have a problem with Trump. But the good thing about it is we already had a Trump presidency, on a late night. But we already had that. So we got something to compare to, opposed to politicians that promise things and then get elected and don't do what they say. We got something different with Trump. And I think black folks see that. Black folks see that he's trying to big up you and tell you, hey, these illegal immigrants are coming in our country and trying to take your jobs. Not just saying that all them jobs are black jobs, but a lot of them are. And that's the truth. And it's a slap in the face to black America to believe that other people could come here and replace you and they ain't even gotta promise you anything. They ain't gotta promise you nothing. And they don't. They used to promise a lot. Make a lot of promises, but now they don't. They don't make a lot of promises anymore. They really don't. I don't know why. But I guess they feel they don't gotta tell you shit. They ain't gotta tell us shit no more. And that's how it go. But my message to my people is, don't believe your lying eyes. Shit. Don't believe your lying eyes, because, man, there's a lot of craziness out here, for real. But the powers that be want us at the bottom of the barrel for a reason. And only you can get out there and got the chance to prove them wrong. I say stop the steal, because that's the biggest thing that is going on right now. Stop the steal. Like Trump said, he got all the votes. You just got to stop the steal. So if you're in these Democrat cities and these Democrat strongholds where they got the machine running full throttle, and you know what I mean, busting in voters, homeless people voting, everybody voting, you try to keep their votes. They've been doing this since the 80s, so stop it and say that's a conspiracy. I know better. So if you see this going on and you know this is going on in your city, you might want to stop it. Because the next thing is going to happen is real civil unrest. And y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want civil unrest. It's not going to be a good thing for the country. A lot of people is going to think it's going to be civil unrest either way. But I think we should caution on the side of God. If you believe in God, then you better pray. That's all I got to say. Because I've said a lot. But hey, welcome your boy back. Subscribe to the channel. It's your man Chris B. And I'm out. Peace.